Futurecast.
Our computer models that we've been analyzing throughout the morning still painting a picture of a very significant winter storm that'll be impacting southern New England. It's a storm that still has yet to be formed, but we're starting to see on live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar where some of the ingredients are starting to show up and will come together to give us that large storm system. In fact, there's two areas of precipitation that we're watching this noontime here. We've got our area up here across the Midwest and a storm system developing in the southeastern United States. These two will move just to the east of the New Jersey coastline and form a classic New England nor'easter, one that has a potential to give us those blizzard-like conditions. And you may be surprised to know that a blizzard doesn't have as much to do with how much snow falls as the winds during that snowfall. So we're talking about needing sustained winds at 35 miles per hour or greater, or at least frequent gusts to that strength. Creating with the falling snow, visibility is under 1/4 mile. And here's the key, it's going to last for 3 hours or more. So we're certainly looking at a pretty high probability of some of those whiteout conditions later on Friday night and creating those blizzard-like conditions for our area. Right now, sort of a milky sun, the clouds continuing to thicken and lower through the afternoon. We're still only in the upper 20s, Providence, Newport, New Bedford at 28 degrees right now. Light winds at 5 miles per hour and that wind chill making it feel at about 23 degrees. We're going to jump ahead to the daytime tomorrow. Through the rest of the day today, we're looking at just thickening clouds, dry and quiet overnight tonight. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about this Futurecast starting at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So the morning commute may be okay if you're planning on traveling into work for a few hours. But by 10 o'clock, notice we're seeing snow overspreading most of our area. And the time you should plan to be off of the roadway, certainly by lunchtime or shortly after. So you see at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, some dark blues showing up. And that will continue with that snow falling heavy at times. Friday evening, we're getting into the height of the storm. Snowfall rates of as much as 2 to 3 inches an hour. And watch this area of green. This is the rain. So we're watching this rain snow line and even potentially a brief amount of time for Friday night and early Saturday morning where we may see a little mixing as far north as the upper part of Narragansett Bay, and then it changes back into snow everywhere. So we've been looking at all of our different computer models, right? And they're still not in agreement with where our rain snow line sets up, where you see that changeover from rain to snow, whether it happens all the way up into the northern part of the state or if it stays all snow and that rain snow line never makes it to the coastline. We're leaning somewhere in between that, with the sleet and rain mixing, changing back to snow along the shore and staying all snow in this area of blue. And our snowfall accumulation amounts are based off of that thinking. So if that were to change, that rain snow line were to shift a little bit further north, we may have to bring down our amounts a little bit more, but we're still feeling very confident here at 1 foot plus totals. And our computer model is still showing the potential for some isolated amounts over 2 feet of snow. So with the snow, we also have the strong winds, potential wind damage, power outages, travel halted by Friday evening, and maybe even some minor coastal flooding. Let's get into the details about the wind, shall we? With 10-mile-an-hour winds by 9 a.m., the height of the winds from 11 p.m. through about 7 a.m. Saturday, where we could see some gusts over 50 miles per hour. Saturday travel is going to be very difficult. We're talking about dangerous travel conditions in the morning, still very poor in the afternoon, and only slow improvements through Saturday evening. Sunday, we are going to see a dry day. I think Sunday will be your cleanup day, so even road conditions Sunday morning may still be poor. And if you can believe it, Danielle, we have rain in the forecast for Monday.
Unbelievable. All right, of course, stay tuned for a future forecast tonight as well. Tony's in tonight at